Good morning, friends. This is Sriharsha from Crazy Money with Sri. Today is 22nd December, and let's see what's happening in the market. What happened yesterday, how actually it can react, the US, Europe market, and the Indian market, and what is that you need to do, and how we need to take these things forward. If you're still not a part of my YouTube channel, go ahead and like this video, subscribe the channel, and hit the like button. Hit the bell icon, guys. So let's get started, guys. Yesterday you could see a huge amount of sell-off which happened at the higher levels, and after that we got a good amount of bounce back also coming back. So overall, there is a lot of volatility at the higher levels. There was a sell-off which happened mainly. See, we have been in a highly overbought situation, and I told you 13,800 onwards is more of a psychological resistance, and that's exactly what took that resistance. But we were not expecting such a big sell off to happen. So, but this same sell off has happened mainly in the European markets, also bringing the markets almost 2 to 3% down, and it brought down most of the other markets also. But if you look at the overall market, the Indian market, we actually did a much bigger sell off, and after that actually market fell down quite a lot, and that was a much bigger reaction. In fact, the US market also started weaker based on the European markets. See, the whole thing is about the new virus surge which is happening in the European markets, and they're talking about some new variant which has come and all. So there's again a lot of speculation about this thing, and Indian government also actually have stopped all the flights towards the London. All these are actually some of the reactions which are happening because of that. So but at the same time, if you look at the future, especially the US market, though it started negative, it was able to close all the negative, and it has closed on the flat note, uh, flat to positive. Especially Dow Jones closed positive. S&P was quite flat, Nasdaq was quite flat, and even the small cap index was also quite flat, though all of them actually fell down quite a lot. So if you look at that, and now the futures are actually looking quite bright. Overall looks quite good, and the Indian markets also looks like we are actually getting started quite on a positive note. And even the European markets futures and all, if you have to see, most of all the sell off whichever had come is it's almost digested. And if you see, all the all the Asian markets are also looking quite positive, so we may get started on a positive note. But today we may be seeing more volatility in the market. I don't expect the market to immediately bounce back a lot after such a big fall. People are afraid to get into a buy, and if you look at the overall market, I don't see any big sell off which has happened. The volumes have been pretty low, so there's nothing that we have to panic over selling and all. So such kind of situation is not there. But the buying should be done only at the dips. There is no point in actually buying abruptly looking at the bounce back, because again we may see some more selling which could come in. But anywhere below 13,300, if it starts taking support, is a good place for us to look at buying. So for today, I am looking market to be in the range of 13,300 to 13,500. Probably in this range only. Above 13,500, probably market may try to push the prices down, and above and as long as we hold on to 13,300, very likely we may start pushing the prices on the higher side. So overall market looks still positive, but there is a little bit cautious kind of a market. Especially yesterday, if you look at the VIX, has actually moved up almost 25% up, which means there was a big amount of panic which happened in the market, which pushed the prices down. So there's a lot of panic, and the panic may continue a little more today, uh, And but the whole thing is, as long we can hold on to the 13,300 levels, from there the buying may start emerging. And if that is going to happen, then we may come back to the normal stage in the coming days. uh, but one thing what has happened is, at these levels there is selling which is actually getting started, which shows that market has actually moved up quite a lot. There could be some amount of either consolidation which could happen. We may not see market to move too much higher like what we had actually moved earlier. So market may more consolidate, but stock specific things may still actually continue. We may not have earlier days kind of movement, like we moved up so much so fast. That kind of things may not happen. We may be more on a sideways kind of a mode, but still actually the overall market can still be positive. Most of the stocks we had moved up quite a lot, so they may actually retrace back to good levels from where again the value investors may look at buying. So overall, at this point of time, it is only a panic which I can see, but at the same time, buy on dips can still continue at this stage. Looking at the commodity market, gold, silver, are right now, because of the panic which happened in the stock market, gold, silver are gaining some amount of traction. Crude oil is anyway, have been telling you, the fundamentals has a challenge. So crude oil at the higher levels may again get into some amount of selling. So sideways to negative could be crude oil, sideways to positives could be what is going to happen with the gold and silver. And the stock market can again be on the positive note, but the buying on dips only is advised. So if we are starting at around 13,400 levels and all, it may not actually have a much higher scope to move higher. And from there is a higher possibility that the prices may again start actually moving a little down. 13,300 is the levels at which bulls may actually start supporting the market. And as long as we hold on to 13,300 levels, I think it is good for us to again look at buying. Look at only at the ideal places where actually market is going to start taking supports. Banks may actually become more sideways at this point of time. Banks are on a little on the weaker side. They have moved up quite a lot, so they will be on a little weaker side. uh, IT and pharma may actually start supporting the market. Reliance may start support the market. So and they may actually lead the next set of rally. Overall, actually, market is still buy on dips. So one single day of reaction should not be actually treated that the reversal has come. We cannot see any reversal signs as of now. And it should be, but again there could be some amount of sell off which could definitely happen in the market. If the market is opening up on the higher note, we may actually retrace back to 13,000 levels, 13,300 levels, or probably a little below that, where again a fresh buying needs to start. So what we have seen is this: whatever bounce you would have seen, that is more of a technical bounce, because whatever shorts have happened yesterday, most of the shorts, especially the professional traders, would have covered. Now others may try to short the market and try to push the prices down, uh, but I don't expect too much of selling could happen, but there is some amount of correction definitely which could happen. um, uh, and As I said, 13,300, as long as we can hold, we should look at buying on dips only, and that will be the ideal place for us to look at buying. So guys, if you are liking the information I'm sharing here, please like this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notification. If you're still not a part of my Telegram channel, go and search for Crazy Money with Sri and join the Telegram channel. Thank you very much guys. Have a great and prosperous day.